Hey, great morning to you all. I hope that you've all woken up grateful to be alive another day. And I hope that you've reminded yourself of all of the things that you have to be grateful for. And I hope you've set a high vibe. And I hope when you're seeing a limit, you're getting creative. You're pushing past it. And I hope when you're seeing an obstacle of any kind, you're taking the time to learn. Yeah. And I hope when you're seeing a setback, you're assessing. And you're redirecting your energies. Because I'll remind you again this morning, you have setbacks because the universe knows that you deserve more. And I hope you're practicing the pause. What do I mean? I hope that you're not reacting to anything. I hope you're taking the time to breathe life into you before you respond to anything. Because it does change a lot. So this morning I just want to touch base on self-limiting beliefs. Okay? And I'd like to let you all know what they are in case you're unaware of that you have them. Because we all have self-limiting beliefs. Now, what are they? They're beliefs that we have about ourselves that limit us. And it's as simple as that. And each one of us being as unique as we are, and as having such a unique experience as we do, well, our self-limiting beliefs are as unique as our experiences. So, there are many self-limiting beliefs. And there are many that you have within your being unless they're corrected. And to be able to go on to be really content and fulfilled in life, you have to correct these self-limiting beliefs. But you have to identify them first in order to correct them. So, what are some self-limiting beliefs? Well, a self-limiting belief is anything that you believe that limits you in your life. In other words, okay, so, you sit back and you say, okay, well, I want this. Like, I want to be financially free. But deep down in your core, every time you feel money or think money, you see struggle attached to it. Or you believe that you have to work excruciatingly hard to have an abundance flow of currency that comes to you. Okay, so it's a self-limiting belief to believe that you have to work so hard. Okay? Because you should be applying the law of least effort, and anything that you're doing that you're passionate about, it makes it very easy and effortless to do. But the self-limiting belief that you have to work hard all the time limits you to doing things effortlessly with passion. Okay? Now, if you truly believe, like here, let me give you an example. Hey, top of the morning, Guy. Love ya. Have a great day. Talking about self-limiting beliefs out here today. So, I'll give an example of that. I had a self-limiting belief for a very long time because I was born into financial struggle and alcoholism and everything that I lived, that I was just meant to struggle all my life. Well, that was a very self-limiting belief. You see, I want you to make the correlation. So I had to correct that self-limiting belief. Because guess what? A struggle of any kind is an illusion, and it's of what one's thinking more than anything of what's happening. Okay, so I had to correct that belief system, and it was very important for me to correct that belief system because I believed a very self-limiting belief that I just had to struggle all my life. And my life had to be comprised of hardship. That's what I believed I signed up for. No. Until I understood the unconditional love that fuels me, I had very damaging self-limiting beliefs for a very long time. Another self-limiting belief was that I was everything that I had to endure, and I'm not. So that's another self-limiting belief. When you sit back and you say, well, this happened to me as a kid, well, so this is why I'm like this. Well, then you believe that to be, and it's limiting you in your life. But it's self-limiting because it's personal to you and unique to you. So you really have to look at the stuff that you believe that is limiting you in your life and correct that. And it happens when we settle. Making breakfast for the little ones. Hey, great. Infuse all the love that you do into that. Have a great morning. Have a great day too. I love Vicky. But seriously, self-limiting beliefs are real, and we all have them. And they can be very destructive for our beings. Like, seriously, do you believe that you have to be a certain way to make somebody else happy? That's a very limiting belief. Do you walk on your tiptoes or crushed eggshells because you're scared of somebody else's reaction? Well, you're having self-limiting beliefs. Hey, great morning, Paris. I love you. Have a great day. But seriously, okay, self-limiting beliefs are real. And we all have them according to what our experience has been. So we settle for jobs that are not right for us because we believe that that's what we have to settle for. We play victim to illness because we believe that's what we're supposed to do. Very self-limiting. We play there's a lot of things that you got to look at when it comes to your belief systems. And self-limiting beliefs are huge. They're huge. And until I could take a look at them and see what was really limiting me, I couldn't correct it. And correction of it is so important because you have to understand that you are not limited at all in this experience. Seriously. You may think, oh, yeah, that's impossible. I've got unlimited here financially. I'm limited there with my work. I'm limited there with my partner. I'm limited there. No, these are self-limitations that you've inflicted on yourself. So you have to take a look at your belief systems and see what you believe about yourself that is self-limiting in your life in order to correct that. So I'm going to remind you again. There is a law of least effort. Okay? And when you are passionate and you are coming from a loving state, doing anything is effortless. Seriously. Nothing in your life should be of great effort. Because that's not, our experience is not meant to be hard. It's not. But we do limit ourselves by what we believe. And it's very much self-limiting. Seriously. Like, honestly, I had to shift a mindset from a struggle mindset to, hey, bring it on. Because all of my self-limiting beliefs about my life experience and what I had to live limited me from getting the most out of my experience. It limited me for financial gain. It limited me for learning. It limited me for exploration and adventure in my life. I talked myself out of anything good. I just wanted to be left alone. I robbed myself because of my self-limiting beliefs. I don't want you guys to do that to yourselves. I want you guys to seize every opportunity for learning, exploring, and filling your heart. And any opportunity that is coming your way for financial gain, because I'm going to remind everybody this morning, currency, current, to flow to, okay? You want money to flow to you? You have to have a good relationship with money. Okay, sounds crazy, but that's just how it is. And I'm talking about that too. I had a self-limiting belief because of the struggle that I had to watch my mother endure with 4 kids, divorced, the alcohol. Hey, listen, the whole thing, what we endured, my relationship with money. I hated money because I believed it was the root of all evil, because I believed that it caused hardship. I believed that it tore families apart. I believed that it enabled my father to drink. I believed that I didn't need money to be happy. Listen, there's a lot of self-limiting beliefs in all of that. Yes, I've always been able to make money, and money's always flowed to me, no problem. But my relationship with money today is a lot different than it has been all my life. And what do I mean by that? Hey, listen, I don't care what the flow is coming to me, because I know the abundance is there. And the universe will float everything that I need at the perfect divine timing. I don't need to be sitting on a bank account, because if you do that, your flow stops. Because as it comes in, it's got to go out in order to bring in a better flow. It's like water, okay? You've got a river flowing. Well, if you're going to dam the river, hey, the flow's going to stop. You can't do that. But if you remain grateful in everything that you say and you do, and you remain loving and in alignment, in alignment with the unconditional love and infinite unconditional love that fuels your experience through your soul, hey, you're abundant. And anything that you need financially, material, anything will be there effortlessly. But once you get realigned, your wants and your needs change. Seriously. There is not one material thing on this planet that means anything to me. What do I mean by that? People mean stuff to me, mean something to me. Things mean nothing to me. Nothing. That's a huge difference too. You see, you think, okay, I want to get realigned because you want the financial abundance, but once you get realigned, you know you're abundant. And the worth of my energy is bigger and greater than any worth of a bank account. Yeah, it gives you financial freedom on this planet, but hey, when you keep it simple, less is more. But self-limiting beliefs affect you. They affect everybody. So you got to take a look at those self-limiting beliefs. Take a look at the opportunities that you're talking yourself out of. Take a look and why. Okay? Take a look at everything that the universe is offering to you that you are denying because of your own belief systems. Because when I sit back and I really look at things over the past years that I've been fighting all of these health issues and everything, through it all, I've been okay. The universe has provided for me every step of the way. I say, oh, I need this, and it appears. Literally. Okay, there's nothing that I have needed. But the universe shows me that grace because I remain grateful. Self-limiting beliefs are crushing. They destroy our capacity to get the most out of our experience. And this is why I would really like you guys to take a look at your own unique self-limiting beliefs. What do you believe about yourself that is limiting you in any aspect of your life? Whether it be your own well-being, whether it be in your relationships, whether it be in your work environment, whether it be in your family situations. Take a look at all of those belief systems within your own self that are limiting you. What do I mean by limiting you? Limiting you of any kind. In other words, limiting you to be able to be well and okay and living passionately and effortlessly. That's what I mean. Anything that is stopping you within your own belief systems from being a joyful being, well, it's limiting you, don't you think? So you gotta see that stuff, correct that stuff. It's really important. It really is. And you may not think off the top of your brain that you've got self-limiting beliefs, but when you sit back and you ask your own being in silence, shut everything off in your house. No radios, no TVs, no music, no nothing. Sit there with your own being and ask yourself, what are my self-limiting beliefs? I guarantee you, things are going to start popping up in your brain because your soul knows. Your soul is what's fueling this experience for you. All of this stuff in our human being never tarnishes our soul. But our soul still provides us with everything we need, no matter what the weight of our being and our free will has chosen us to be. So it's a little more than just getting, tapped in and aligned with what's fueling you. It's called allowing that to guide you and steer you and maneuver you to get the most out of this experience. Because that's what it's trying to do. So anything else that's an infliction, an endurance, things that we got to sit there and believe that is so difficult to endure, number one, that's your own belief systems. But also, two, another self-limiting belief is that thinking that, this world is hard and everything's happening to you. Change your own thoughts about it all. Change the limiting beliefs. Hey, if you need some help doing that, I'm here. Okay, because I had some serious, grueling exercises. Okay, I'm going to remind you all, I did a self-mastery course, a 12-week self-mastery course, and it was intense. And these are all things that I did for myself, even after getting realigned, because I realized how much there was that was limiting me. So during this self-mastery course, I learned about self-limiting beliefs. And I'll tell you something. I never even knew they existed or that they were a part of my being before. So, I encourage you all to take a look at that stuff. Seriously. Because it's destructive. And you guys can get past that. Okay? You guys have to correct that. Why would you believe certain limiting things? Well, because these are things that come from experiences you've lived that have traumatized you, hurt you, caused fear in you. There's all kinds of reasons why these self-limiting beliefs happen. And again, it's unique to your experience and your being. So you need to look at that. Okay? But you can correct it, and it's important to. So that you can go on to live a passionately effortless life. You can get things done effortlessly. And you're not affected by everything going on around you and what you have to learn. And it's all for learning. Guys, when you see a limit, get creative. When you see an obstacle, take the time to learn. That's all it is. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, we sit there and we go, oh, it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad. No, it's not. It's all learning. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. No, you didn't. How do you make mistakes when you're learning something? You really can't. And it'll keep happening until you get it right. So, get it right. That's all. It's a simple choice. Be loving in everything that you say and do, unconditionally. For yourself, primarily. And you see a setback, hey, reassess. And redirect. The universe is giving you setbacks for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And the universe is never working against us. It's us that work against our own beings. And then sit and complain and cry about our life. No. Got that twisted. Self-limiting beliefs. The world and our experience is amazing. It really is. It really is. The planet can heal itself. Your body can heal itself. So in this game of life, you have everything you need. You can heal yourself. You got special powers, pretty much, hey? Because we all do. And, like, you're given the gift of life again today? I think, time to correct those self-limiting beliefs about what you're living. Because it can be a really glorious experience. And it's our own self-limiting beliefs that make it any different than that. Let's take a look at that stuff. And squash those self-limiting beliefs about yourself. Seriously. Especially when it's others that have made you believe that about your being. Speak highly of yourself no matter what. Set a high vibe. Be grateful for all the learning in your life. Be passionate about the things that you do. Don't half-ass anything. Go at it 100%. Or don't do it at all. Why? Because, show up for your own being. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. I love you all. Get the most out of your experience. Seriously. Why? Because you matter the most in your experience. So don't limit yourself by the things that you believe that aren't good for you, or aren't assisting you, or aren't empowering you, because This is how you should be seeing things. Are your thoughts empowering or disempowering? Are they giving you or are they taking from you? Do they make you feel good or do they make you not feel good? Where are you limiting yourself from being well? Take a look at that stuff. We all have the capacity to change anything within our beings, within our mindset, within our situations, our circumstances. But remember, everything is temporary and we will get through anything, no matter what it is. But don't limit yourself by self-limiting beliefs. All right? Because that stuff is just, hey, you can have anything you want in this life, and you're a creator of your experience. So create good results for yourself. All right? Love y'all. You're sourced by an infinite, unconditional love that loves you no matter what. So get the most out of your experience and get it right for yourself, primarily. All right? Practice the pause. Breathe life into your being. Don't stress about anything and constrict. Because I remind you, stress makes you tense. No. Breathe life into your being no matter what, and practice the pause at all times. Find a baseline and stay there. Be okay. Will that into your being. All right? Love you all. Have a great day. Peace.